I swear it wasn't me. It was Jeff. Jeff isn't.
But I swear it wasn't me. It was literally Jeff. We got a new video from one of Ewu's backup channels. It dropped 6 hours ago. Looks interesting, bro. Now, the family ones I find are a lot more interesting, a lot more evil, a lot more deep. This one is Dad discovers his son's horrifying secret. This can mean anything, bro. Come on.
I just killed my mother.
Whoa, we just started, bro.
It wasn't me who it wasn't me who killed her. It was Jeff.
Who?
Oh God, no. This ain't happening.
What the
This ain't
fuck?
happening.
He killed her. He snapped.
Shane?
Bro.
On Thursday, April 6, 2017, Shane Nicholas races toward home after getting word from a family member that there was a growing police presence at his house. He knows very little about the situation as he answers the distressing phone call that will change his life forever. The following report is based on police records, and most of the audio has never been heard before until now.
Shout out Ewu.
Hello, Mr. Nicholas?
Yeah.
Hey, this is Captain Loney with the Champaign County Sheriff's Office.
Okay.
Come on, man. Everything's cool, right? Everything's okay. Please tell me everything's okay.
Let me ask you something. Where are you now?
Where are we at, man? Do you know? Melville, Indiana.
Are you driving right now?
No, I'm not.
Who's driving?
Adam?
Will you assure me that Adam will remain the driver?
Yeah, I can't drive right now. I gotta know what's going on.
Oh,
right, I
bro,
wanna
this
tell
is...
you.
Sir, I'm so scared.
You could hear the pain in his voice, bro. This shit is so sad.
Okay, sir. About 6 p.m. or so, maybe a little
Oh my
earlier,
gosh,
we
we're already
responded
now.
to your house after receiving a call from a family member. There was some type of disturbance, and your wife has fallen victim as a result of that incident, and she's deceased.
How do you even take that news, bro? How do you even take that?
I've got processing what you're telling
That's what I'm
me.
saying.
I understand. Take your time.
That should take years to process, I bet, bro.
No. That's not what happened. It can't happen that way. It can't happen that way.
Hours ago, at approximately 6 p.m., Champaign County dispatchers received the 911 call from Shane's 14-year-old son, though his haunting confession was the last thing anyone expected.
911, where's your emergency?
I just killed my mother.
What?
And
What happened, sir?
I just killed my mother, and I need to go to the hospital.
Captain Loney assures Shane that his son is safe and in police custody, withholding the chilling reality of the situation.
Okay.
As Shane's panic rises, Loney begins to probe him for answers in an effort to shed light on the unfolding
Fucking dumbass
nightmare.
kid, bro.
Give me a little history on your son. And is his name, am I correct, is his name Donovan?
Oh God, yes.
Oh,
yes,
shit.
Donovan Asher Nicholas.
Damn, now he knows he lost both of them, bro.
What's his date of birth?
Oh God, I can't think he's 14 years old.
Okay.
But is it? I
You
don't
could
know.
just,
I don't
bro.
know.
You could just
Okay.
tell he plays
Has he been any behavior problem or
League of
anything
Legends
to
or
you?
something.
Never. The boy is soft-spoken. He's a genius. He's very, very smart. He's non-confrontational.
Why did he do it?
Okay.
He gotta be crazy,
He's never
man.
done anything.
I didn't want to kill her.
No, this is not happening. This is not happening.
Has he ever inflicted harm to any family member or anything like that?
Never.
No harm to anyone?
Never. None.
Does he have friends and
None.
things of that nature?
This shit gotta
No.
feel fake for
No,
the
he does
dads.
not.
Okay, let me ask you
Point of
something. Have
view,
you ever
bro.
heard of someone by the name of Jeff?
Jeff.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, no Jeff. Anybody like Jeff? Anybody that sounds like Jeff?
A Jeffrey?
Somebody that he talks about, maybe idolizes, whatever, who knows, you know?
No.
Okay. So
Not at all.
is
Why?
The confusing question
Fuck,
stems
bro.
from Donovan's earlier admission to the 911 dispatcher, as his confession takes a dark and twisted turn.
It wasn't me who who killed her.
You just said you murdered.
What happened? Who did it?
Jeff. Yeah. I'm sorry, this is going to be really hard to
Jeff.
explain.
Yeah,
But
that'll do.
I kind of have another person inside me.
Oh, brother, here we go.
What happened to your mom?
So fake.
He killed her. He snapped.
All right, are you
Bad
able
acting.
to say who's with you?
I am by myself. Me and Jeff.
Bad acting.
But I swear it wasn't me. It was Jeff. Jeff isn't.
But I swear it wasn't me. It was literally Jeff.
Inside me.
Fuck up.
Jess is inside you?
Fucking nerd, bitch.
Yes.
Okay.
He sometimes takes control, and I have no control over him. I hate Jeff so much.
I stutter, so I can make fun of it. I can make
He's
fun
going
of it.
to die in prison.
Investigators face the baffling mystery of why a child, whose father describes him as soft-spoken and harmless, would suddenly turn on his own mother.
Right, and then
Could
claim
Jeff
he's
be
crazy.
real, or is he simply a carefully crafted excuse? With many
Carefully.
questions lingering, officers arrive at a scene straight from a nightmare. Donovan sits leaning against a wall in the kitchen, his white shirt drenched in blood. There are clear signs of a struggle, with large amounts of blood spattered across the
Jesus,
walls,
bro.
floors, and appliances. When asked if anyone else is inside the home, Donovan chillingly replies, "Nobody that's alive."
You're a piece of shit, bro. Rest in peace to mom. It looked like they lived decent at least, too, and that's really all you need, bro.
While some officers speak with Donovan, others begin their search for the
You don't have
victim,
a personal life,
unaware
but
of the
you should never
horror
kill
that awaits
anybody,
them
bro.
upstairs.
Are you
Why did
kidding
Jeff
me?
want to kill your mom?
Tell me.
It's just the way he is.
Has Jeff ever hurt anybody before?
No, this is the first time.
According to our analysis team at EWU, while investigators don't need parental consent to question a minor in Ohio,
Fire.
a Miranda waiver must be obtained if a minor is a suspect in a crime. If the Miranda waiver is not voluntary in any given case, anything learned in the interrogation cannot be used in
Oh.
criminal prosecution.
How long has Jeff been?
Please tell me they got it.
In your
They
head.
probably didn't.
That's about like 3 months.
Upstairs, officers confront a horrifying scene. 40-year-old Heidi Faye Taylor is found lying in her bed, deceased.
Rest in peace.
The brutal nature of her wounds points to a vicious attack, raising daunting questions about exactly what transpired
That's
between
so
Heidi and
fucked,
Donovan.
bro.
Back in the kitchen, officers notice an unsettling injury to Donovan's face. Though they ask him about it, he gives no clear explanation for how it happened. They let it go for now, but the strangely haunting wound on his face and its grim origin will soon demand
She
answers.
tried to
That's
fight
the
him
only
back,
injury
huh?
you got is on your leg, though, and the scratch right there, right?
There's,
Huh?
there's something on. There's something on my.
Your stomach okay?
What a
No,
piece
my-
of shit, bro.
Huh? What?
I can't talk right
Okay.
now. There's something on my lip.
On your lip?
Yeah, so.
His face pisses me off,
But
bro.
that's-
I'm not even gonna
Other than
lie.
that, that's it? Other than that, that's the only injury? Okay. We're gonna lift you up and take you out to the squad, okay? Can you work it?
No.
Okay. Tell you what, you wanna lift him up or you wanna throw him on this chair and put him out there?
Don't matter to me.
Donovan is carried outside in handcuffs to the waiting paramedics, who strap him to a gurney and provide first aid to his injured leg. The medical team noted that Donovan continued to blame the attack on his alternate personality,
Bad
Jeff,
excuse, bro.
adding
Bad
that he
excuse.
doesn't know why Jeff did this, and more chillingly, he doesn't know why Heidi didn't stay down. Investigators will soon interrogate Donovan at the hospital, but first, a nurse has questions of her own.
Am I gonna be safe in here in the room with you? If anybody next door
No.
gonna hurt yourself? Can you tell me what happened?
Don't be alone in there.
You wanna wait till we're on it?
Don't be alone in there.
I have never been died. I've never been died. I have never been I've never been I've never been diagnosed.
There you
Basically,
go,
the
buddy.
easiest way I can say it is multiple personality.
I'm not calling him
but-
buddy, fuck that.
Really can't explain it. Because, like, multiple personality, like,
I'm usually not aware.
they just talk to you. But
Such a bad excuse,
I know
bro.
what's called when they take control of you. I have always believed there's a good side in a person and a bad side in a person.
So what did your bad side tell you today?
Said he was gonna kill.
If that's your bad side, bro, you need help immediately.
Her next question is followed by a startling revelation from Donovan, who clarifies that the victim is his stepmother.
The other person that you heard, was it a family member or who was it?
It was my mother.
Your mother, okay.
Well, my stepmother.
Stepmother, okay.
I don't know
Still
where
just as
where
bad.
my actual mother is.
Did she go to a different hospital or?
No, she's no longer.
Officers photographed
Oof.
Donovan's wounds and blood-stained clothing
Oof.
before reading his Miranda rights. Afterward, they begin diving into the harrowing mystery of the day's events and what may have triggered his sudden, violent
Like,
outburst.
what caused it?
Anything happened today at school?
No.
Did you have a bad day today or anything? Or how was school?
School was totally fine.
Investigators would later ask a similar question to his classmate and best friend Tatum, seemingly in an attempt to uncover any clues or warning signs that may have hinted at what was to come.
Okay.
Have you noticed any changes in Donovan's behavior recently?
No, actually, if anything, he seemed a little bit happier, like at school.
However, while Donovan was in the library the morning of the killing, another student named Jake approached his table after being aggravated by a fellow classmate. In his anger, he asked Donovan if he'd ever been so mad at someone he wanted to beat them up. Donovan eerily replied, "No, but I would stab someone."
What?
The student shrugged it off as a joke, unaware of the brutal acts that
Right.
would take place later that evening.
So, other than what you told me about him so far, were there any other emotional problems that you saw or anything else going on that we need to know about?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
However, a chilling journal entry begins to hint at a darkness growing within Donovan.
Oh, brother.
In it, he describes his dream utopia in which all emotions are eradicated. He makes an exception for love, cryptically stating some people kill for love. But what did Donovan kill for?
Right.
Shockingly, the journal isn't the only clue that something sinister was brewing. His English teacher would later discover a letter he wrote to him just before leaving school the day of Heidi's killing. However, its discovery would come far too late. For now, investigators focus on what happened when Donovan returned home.
All right. So, tell me about coming home from school. What did you do after you came home from school?
I took a I took a nap.
You took a nap. So you got home at 3, you took a nap. How long did you sleep?
I'm gonna say about like an hour.
Weak
It
ass.
was supposed to be for a half hour, but
Okay. So you took a nap. Why do you say it was supposed to be for a half hour? Who told you it was supposed to be a half hour?
my
Myself.
my stepmom.
There you go.
Okay.
First, I asked if it could be a half hour. She said yeah, so I kind of oversaid it.
Then what happened?
After I woke up, I started cleaning my room. Then I kind of think Jeff wanted to come up.
And then who?
Jeff wanted to, you know.
Did you
You're cringe, buddy. You're so cringe, buddy.
ever tell dad or stepmom about Jeff? Why not?
Because he just started existing.
Because I was afraid they wouldn't believe me.
Okay.
And think I was just doing it for attention.
Did you tell anybody else about Jeff?
I told the press. I told Jeff.
Who's the two people?
After reassurance from the officer that he just wants to ask them questions, he reluctantly gives him 2 names.
Her name's Tatum. And my really close person, friend, I guess, my girlfriend.
Who's that?
Madison.
Madison?
Girlfriend.
The thing is, she's an idiot.
She's what?
Did he really just try to pull that on a police officer, bro? Wait, she's real? Wait, what?
But she's in a different street.
Okay, she didn't go to school out there? Where does she live?
Once.
So how did you tell her?
On
Phone?
yeah. I have no idea.
How do you know her?
Well, I mean, very see.
Roblox
But
girlfriend.
like,
I mean, via Facebook or...
online.
Oh, okay.
Tatum would later share with officers her personal thoughts about the mysterious Jeff. When she's asked what Donovan's behavior is like when the alternate personality takes over, her reply raises more questions than answers.
Interesting.
I don't know what he does when it happens. I've never been there when it has. I've only known him as Donovan.
Interesting.
Do you believe he had a split personality, or you think this was just a fantasy thing for him to get attention? Something like that?
I don't think it was for attention. Like, I believe that it probably could have happened.
Though she claims to have never witnessed this alternate persona for herself, bone-chilling evidence would contradict these claims.
Oh, shit.
In a text exchange later uncovered between Tatum and Donovan, he acts as Jeff, calling himself the devil's child and anything but holy.
Oh, fuck.
He also makes disturbing requests for the courage to stab someone 67 times.
Lock him up for life, bro. Death, something.
And tells Tatum he's a lot different than Donovan, who would never kill anyone.
Get him off this earth.
For now, Jeff remains an enigma, with investigators unaware of how deeply disturbing the truth of his identity will reveal itself to be. Meanwhile, Donovan continues to elaborate on what happened next.
So, you're cleaning your room and you say Jeff wants to come out. Can you describe Jeff to me? How does Jeff act?
He's homicidal. Well, yeah, obviously. But like, he laughs about things that he did today. And he's super fidgety. He always clicks pens or twirls a pencil or something.
So can you tell me about what happened at home after you cleaned your room? What did you do then?
He came out. He was tired of being in me,
Whoa.
and he said, I'm gonna come out.
Whoa.
And usually, I don't let him, and I try to not, and I try to stop him. But I was like, you know, no harm's gonna do me. And I was wrong.
Donovan then explains that once Jeff emerged, he changed clothes, dressed in a
Bad
plain white
excuse.
t-shirt and black jeans.
Why those clothes?
Because it's his favorite outfit.
It's a what?
Because it's his favorite outfit.
You talking about your favorite outfit?
His.
His, you mean Jeff.
Mine, I decor white pitch dirty.
Fair.
So, change clothes, and then what happened?
He grabbed a knife, and he carved his stupid smile on his face. Just gonna wipe off and look so stupid.
Donovan indicates that he intentionally grabbed a knife and then grabbed the lancet to complete the cuts on his mouth.
Does Buddy think that Jeff the killer is living inside of him? Guys, be careful watching all this creepypasta, please, bro. It's not real life.
Both acts demonstrate a level of preparation and forethought. Donovan's cuts, extending from each side of his mouth toward his ears, created what officers grimly described as an exaggerated smile. His chilling explanation for doing this to himself would later leave investigators stunned.
So, you got the knife, and you're in the kitchen, and cut your face. Did you do that in the kitchen?
I did that in the bathroom so I could see. So he could see.
So in the mirror?
Call it slipping, buddy.
I used a knife and a lancet.
I
Not
use.
because the knife was too long to cut anything.
Disturbingly, Tatum suggests that Donovan may have been sharing these frightening ideas with someone else.
I really don't know of any problems, like, for him at home, like, but he didn't have anyone else, like, really to talk to. There was this girl. All I know is that her first name was Madison, and that they used to talk, and they met over, like, the internet, like, an app. Like, they had never met each other in person. And he used to talk to her. I feel like they maybe just, like, fed off each other.
Investigators begin attempting to search for Madison, and quickly locate her Facebook account online.
Okay.
Though her profile is private, they're able to view photographs attached to the account. What they see as they navigate her gallery is nothing short of a nightmare.
What?
The disturbing images leaving them questioning the true horrific nature of Jeff.
So, you have the injury to your face that you used the knife and the lancet for. Then what did you do?
I was waiting for my mom to come downstairs.
Now, when we're talking about mom, you keep referring to mom. We're talking about Heidi.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So it's very confusing because like when I say me, I could either mean me or Jeff, but like okay, like at this time period, I mean Jeff, but I say me because it's my physical being.
Okay.
But it was he who acted. It was he who controlled.
With that settled, Donovan continues to detail the harrowing account and the shocking moments that led to the brutal attack.
You're downstairs.
Yeah.
You waited for her to come downstairs. So she's upstairs?
Mm-hmm. She was upstairs, but she was taking too long, so I called her downstairs.
What did you say to call her down?
I said, Mom, can you come down here for a second? I'm gonna have nervous about this, so it's not enough.
So she came downstairs? What happened then?
Do I have to explain how
Yes.
happened?
Well, it would be helpful. That way we know what happened to her. I think you kind of owe your stepmom,
Right.
you know, a little bit of
Especially if you didn't do it.
telling what happened.
Jeff
I mean, otherwise nobody's going to know what happened to her. You know what I mean? I think you personally care about your stepmom. Maybe Jeff doesn't care about your stepmom, but I think you do.
Jeff doesn't. Me, I haven't really liked her. Like, no, but yeah, I wouldn't hurt her
Right.
at all.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
Right.
what happened when she came downstairs?
I hid behind this door, so when she would walk by, I could just easily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where was the door?
The door was in the living room. It's the right side door that has the glass. Anyways, when she came by, I kind of had like a panic attack because I can't believe Jeff was making me do that.
Right, Jeff was making
So what
you do
happened
it.
after that? You said she came by. What happened after
Came
she
by,
came by?
and I'm glad that he did this, but he hugged her. He did. And then after he hugged her, Mom was like, "Why'd you touch your face?"
So what happened then?
He began. Stop.
In later interviews, Heidi's closest friend Angie and her daughter Ashley open up about Donovan, who they've known since he was just 2 years old.
He's always been different, never really, like, I wouldn't categorize him as shy, but he didn't like people with very few friends. Like, he had friends. And it's not that he didn't socialize.
I'm the same
He
way.
was an introvert.
I don't
He's
hurt
very
people.
quiet. Yeah, he's very introverted.
Same. I
What
don't
was
hurt people.
Donovan's relationship like with Heidi?
Very tense.
Very tense. Why do you say very tense?
Donovan has always been an issue for Shane and Heidi. And when I mean issue, I mean he's been, that's what they argue about. They always argue about Donovan.
Donovan is the reason why their main reason why they fight?
Yeah.
They'll soon share more eye-opening details, explaining what they believe to be the source of the ongoing tension between Donovan and Heidi.
Explain it to me.
Meanwhile, Donovan continues to share the horrific details of what happened next as he began the savage assault.
She said, "No, stop. Just call 911." I was like, "No."
How many times was she stabbed?
I don't know. I'm trying to push the glass, but I can't see it. I don't even have one. Then we went upstairs because she was trying to get her phone, so she could call 911. I went upstairs. Then I remembered that the gun was upstairs.
Oh, brother.
So she ran?
She walked upstairs. I was very exhausted. She fought back.
Where was she stabbed? In the front of her, the back of her, or something else?
Everywhere. And wherever the knife could penetrate.
That's sick as fuck, bro.
Then when I went upstairs, I took both of the phones because she had my
So she went upstairs, you followed her?
Well, actually, I ran ahead of her so she couldn't call anybody before I got there.
According to Donovan, when Heidi finally made it upstairs to the master bedroom, she laid down on her bed. What he did next would add a chilling new layer of brutality to the violent altercation.
She was lying. She was lying on the bed. I couldn't see her separate.
What did you do then?
Me and Jeff couldn't see her separate. I thought
Right, now Jeff's involved after all this time.
I was like, this is the quickest way she will.
So she's laying on the bed. Did she say anything else to you?
Just call 911. And then after I said no again, I shot her and headed.
You had so many opportunities to save her, bro. That was not Jeff. That was not Jeff.
It had to be an accident. He would not. I know they argued a lot. She was very frustrated.
I don't think it was an accident,
You said it had to be an accident.
That's what I believe, yes. I don't think that either one of them know they get mad at each other. I don't think that they would ever hurt each other. Not intentionally. Kids and parents, they argue. They fight.
Not this.
Did the bullet strike her? How far away from her head were you?
But
stabbed and shot.
Her to stop suffering. Jeff, likes to do this, but he doesn't like it. But he doesn't like when people suffer.
And which hand did you hold the gun in?
Well, both. I used to pull the trigger. I used both, so after aiming, I also didn't have to shoot twice.
A coroner's report would confirm the cause of death as a gunshot wound to the head, with more than 60 multiple sharp force injuries to her
Give him the chair, bro.
body.
No
A
bullshit.
tip of the knife blade was also extracted from her skull,
Oh my
while the
gosh.
firearm was located on the bed, lying next to her body.
Did you know any history of any anger issues, any mental illness, any, depression, anxiety?
She wanted to take him to a doctor.
Heidi wanted to take him to a doctor?
And her and Shane had talked about it.
Why did she say that she wanted to? Was she saying things?
Because maybe he was going through a depression. The fact that he was withdrawing, it was like 3.5 years ago. He started to withdraw from them.
Back at the hospital, the investigator urges Donovan to continue, and he soon explains the horrifying cause of the self-inflicted wound to his leg.
Wait, what?
So you threw the gun down on the bed beside her, and then you went back downstairs? What did you do downstairs?
I was gonna leave. Jeff was still taking control.
Mm-hmm.
Noticed my legs are hurting real bad, and it was all wet. It's like got pulled up, and there was a deep gash in my leg. I freaked out.
How did you get the gash in your leg?
While I was trying to hurt her, she fought back, and her legs were tangled and.
Her what?
Arm.
Oh, legs.
Yeah.
So you're wrestling with her?
Yeah.
Did you end up on the ground?
Yeah, we both did. We wrestled a lot, and then I saw her body. I didn't care where my legs were. I don't know what to say.
Take a breath. It's okay.
He hasn't mentioned Jeff in a hot minute. You noticed that?
Take a deep breath.
When I tried to hurt her, I hit my leg, but I didn't really feel anything because he was in a moment.
So you stabbed yourself in the leg accidentally?
As Angie and Ashley continue to elaborate on Heidi and Donovan's tense relationship, they delve deeper into what they believe may have been the root cause of their conflict.
Everybody knows that there has been tension between them.
And just by tension, like you said earlier, you just mean them not necessarily getting along because she wanted to discipline.
Yes.
And
yes,
like any 14-year-old,
right.
You don't want to be disciplined.
No.
And
she would take the phone. His dad would give it back to him.
Yeah.
So
she would take the game system. 2 days later, his dad would give it back to him.
So you.
Or You know, he would be grounded, but his dad would go take him shopping and spend like $400 on him. It was an issue.
He can be very manipulative. He tries to get his way by getting up underneath your skin and kind of forcing you to do what he wants. And a lot of times he would try to do that by using his dad.
He would never get punished for anything.
So she was
He never knew a consequence.
She was more the punishing role.
Yes, she was.
Now, when you say punish, what type of punishment do you...
Like taking the game system away.
That shit happens,
or taking
bro.
his phone away. Or making him do a chore.
Simple shit, bro. So you okay.
You know, I mean, she never touched him or physically. She
Shit,
wouldn't
you
even
lucky,
spank
bro.
her children, if that's what you mean.
You lucky.
In an earlier conversation with the hospital nurse, Donovan explained what led to his next decision to
big dog.
contact the police and confess to the harrowing crime.
After he did it, he noticed the cut. He's scared. He's mad at me because I called the police. And I was scared. I was like, I just did a really bad thing. And I was a huge gash in my leg that I had no way of getting myself stitches. I was like, I need to go to the hospital. If I don't, I'm gonna get like infected, bleed out.
Oh, nice.
So he's mad at me.
Flight speed. Giving me
Because
anxiety.
like he thought like, just do it and run.
Just do it
can't
and
run.
run.
So plus one of
Jeff is not
clear
real, buddy.
plan B. So he just, you know, just like you would be human too. I want to go back inside my head now.
So he's gonna cause all the trouble and leave you hanging.
Yeah, that's not fair. I would never want to hurt anybody. To be honest, the only reason why he called 911.
I would never want to hurt any. You just.
911 wasn't fixing anything.
Oh, that's fire, bro. I hope it goes
It
well.
was fine. Wasn't reader, and he would still take over me. He wouldn't let me come out.
Please tell me the chick
While
says
investigators
he was
have now learned the devastating details of what happened to Heidi,
Talk to
they still
Madison.
have little to go on when it comes to establishing a motive.
Talk to Madison.
Angie and Ashley's accounts of their strained relationship don't explain what could have caused Donovan to violently snap. According to our analysis team member at EWU, while a host personality can be aware of alternate personalities, it's very unlikely for the host personality to be aware of specific details
That's
that occur
exactly-
when an alternate is taking the lead.
Exactly, bro. If you have skits and the other one takes over, you pretty much just like black out from what I've heard.
If truly an alternate personality existed, Donovan would not know the details and thought process of each step
Right?
of the crime.
Especially the thought
So cut
process.
to your face, what's the significance of
Exposed
that?
himself.
It was his smile.
It's what?
It was his smile.
Do you watch a lot of movies? What other character has a smile like that?
The Joker.
Jeff the Killer.
I told y'all, bro. I told y'all exactly when the video started. Or once they showed the smile, bro. Once he cut the smile into his face, I told y'all, bro, stop watching that creepypasta shit. This motherfucker really thinks he's Jeff the Killer.
That's where Jeff kind of came from. But that's just a story. It wasn't a movie.
What's that story? I'm not familiar with it.
Oh, I'm
It's
familiar
called
with
Jeff
it.
the Killer.
What's it about?
Jeff the
It's about this
Killer.
kid. His name is Jeff. And he moved into a new house.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, long story short, Bill Pigs bullied him and beat him. So the first time he stabbed one, just to get away. Second time he was also defending himself, because they came back again and they were trying to kill him. Then he killed the leader, and then the second leader, the second person that was very, the second person named Keith, he set him on fire. That's why his skin's all white and his hair's black.
He knows every single detail about this shit, bro. You know, that's the motive. Fucking creepypasta stories.
And then after he killed Randy, he snapped, and when he came back from the hospital, He was pure white. He had a white shirt, a white hoodie, black pants. When he came home, he put a smile on his face.
Creepypasta is both a website and a term for horror-related stories and images that are shared online.
Okay.
Donovan earlier explained his fascination with the website to the nurse,
I knew
mentioning names that may be hauntingly familiar.
I knew it.
Creepypasta, right?
I knew it,
Yeah.
bro. I told y'all this shit.
What kind of, I mean, besides this Jeff on there, what else is on there?
Slender Man.
Jennifer, Slenderman, and
Jennifer.
Slender Man?
How you don't know Slender Man?
Iris Jack,
Oh, I forgot, bro. It's been so long, bro.
Ben drowned, the Rake.
Oh my gosh, bro. The Rake is
It's
crazy.
really good. It's really
It's not cool.
Jeff the Killer, one infamous character, first began circulating as an image in 2008. Its disturbing origins widely disputed in online forums. The image has
I remember
inspired
that shit,
many
bro.
artists and even fan films. Another friend of Donovan's named Skylar sheds more light on Donovan's chilling fascination.
He was kind of one of those people who, like, obsessed with scary stories. At least that's how I saw it. He had a picture on his phone that was Jeff the Killer, which is what he mentioned.
You're supposed to grow out of this phase, bro. You're not supposed to give into it. You're supposed to grow out of it.
So that kind of, like, I never heard about it until I met him. And I was like, it's a pretty weird story.
Though depictions of Jeff the Killer vary, several haunting details remain eerily consistent. He's always seen depicted
smile.
with a wide, sinister
Yeah.
grin, wearing a white t-shirt or hoodie and black jeans, the same clothing Donovan put on as he claims Jeff took over.
He really thought he was
When's
Jeff
the
the
first
Killer,
time
bro.
he ever brought up this Jeff the Killer?
He actually never brought it up to me. I saw it on his phone.
Oh, you saw it on his phone. Did you ask him, like, hey, man, what is that?
Yeah, and then he told me that it was a creepypasta story called Jeff the Killer.
If
So
you
I
have
looked
that-
it up, and I thought it was one of the creepiest
Bro,
stories
if
ever.
that's your wallpaper.
However, it was Madison's Facebook page that truly left investigators stunned, as multiple drawings of Jeff the Killer filled the photo. Determined to uncover the
We
truth,
weren't,
investigators
like-
continue speaking with Angie, who claims she
Fucking
left the
crazy,
house
though.
just before the brutal attack.
He was taking laundry down, and then he was standing in his room as she's telling me how she caught him. Because when I came upstairs, she said, don't even ask me for your damn phone because you're not getting it.
So he was standing in the room and she said, don't even ask me for your damn phone because you're not getting it?
Yeah, something like that.
I mean,
And
that,
then she
that,
turns
that
to me
happens,
and
bro.
she says, I caught him sexting today. And I said, what? I said, Donovan. And she said, I'm tired of this.
At 14,
Heidi
bro.
confiscating his phone, preventing him from contacting his girlfriend Madison, may have been the final act that pushed Donovan over the edge. However, his earlier confession to the hospital nurse suggests it wasn't one specific action that set him off, but a combination of factors.
Was there something that set Jeff off today?
no, it was really today.
I mean, what seemed to bring on the attack?
She always yelled at me for stupid stuff, like, I don't know, like, not,
That does suck, but bro.
like, doing this is wrong, or like, not sweeping the right spot, like,
That's life, bro.
like, normal parents yell, but not at the absolute top of their lungs for not doing dishes right.
That would get annoying.
And once I sat down on my knees, because she even was crying,
But not enough to
and
hurt
once
someone.
I started to sit down, my mom hit me.
Sometimes she would be mean with the things that she said. And as a mother, I've done the same thing.
It happens.
I'm not perfect.
Yep.
But I know, you know, she would say, and that's the only thing that I can think of that as a kid, you know, you don't want to hear your parents say crappy things.
What all,
But
I mean,
all
what
she
would
would
say?
say was like, you know, I can't wait till he's 18.
Typical parent
But I mean,
stuff.
she never, I mean, would she, you know, look at him and, you know, dumbass or stupid or, you know, nothing like that?
No, I mean, she would say pain in my ass.
Yeah, well, I can't tell you how many
Because
times
you're a
I've been,
pain in my ass.
I can't tell you how many times I've been called that.
And
what
he
I'm
would just
saying,
sit
bro.
there, you know, if other people are around.
Snowflake, bro.
However, as Angie left the home, Heidi and Donovan were alone when Donovan viciously ended her life. Later,
That's
Donovan's
sad.
teacher contacted detectives about a letter Donovan left for him before leaving school the day of the killing. In the letter, he describes reading a book about a serial killer, his haunting words leaving sinister clues about his intentions. He claims killings are a part of human nature and can't be stopped. The letter and the glaring warning signs would be discovered far too late.
Unfortunately, crazy people
Following
do
his
exist.
treatment at the hospital, 14-year-old Donovan Asher Nicholas was arrested and charged with both murder and aggravated murder, with mandatory prison time for a year each for having a firearm under his control while committing the crime and for using the firearm during the crime. He was transported to the Central Ohio Youth Center.
I don't care if he's
On July
a minor,
2018,
bro. Give him
Donovan
everything.
was found guilty of all charges and sentenced to life in prison with a...
Thank you. Thank you. I don't care what his age is, bro. Life. With the possibility of parole at like 40 years old. Whatever, bro. Don't let him out, though.
Possibility of parole
I don't care
after
what
25
happens.
years. However, 5 years later, on June 15th, 2023, the Ohio Supreme Court overturned the sentencing, stating that Donovan, a juvenile at the time of the crime, had his due process rights violated when the court used its discretion to certify him as an adult. These records are confidential. While we haven't been able to verify these details, according to news reports, Donovan has been released from jail.
Are you fucking kidding me, bro? They couldn't even do the fucking thing right.
Iwu reached out to Donovan's family to determine his whereabouts and didn't get any response.
Y'all couldn't even do it right, bro. Y'all couldn't even get proper justice. I killed her. No, wait, Jeff did it. Yeah, it was Jeff, right? I said that. Bro, he's like, yeah, it was Jeff. So bad, bro. This guy's a piece of... He should have been locked up for life. For life. Get up at my hometown, there's nobody left. Set up the bro with a play, don't fumble it. Damn, he fumbled the ball, I gotta recover it. East Street lacking, other bitch caught up. He spun back, that's not what I taught him. Now I gotta make the play.